Yo, what's poppin'? I can't believe this shit just worked, man. I've been trying to stream all morning. My coffee's cold now. It's all good. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube. Dude, literally I've been trying to get on Kick all morning, try and kick it on there. And I'm just having the hardest time. Like, it's the first time I've ever streamed on my PC, bro. Usually I just do it on my phone. Like, I literally just open up this little Streamlabs. Well, you ain't even gonna see that little Streamlabs app, and then I'll just stream straight from my phone. But I wanted to chill here in the studio, man. Plus, I got some breakfast. It's fresh garbanzo beans with the fresh herbs, with the slapping hot sauce. You feel me? What is this? I don't even know what it just said. Yeah. I wanted to stream last night. Fell asleep early. I got a good workout in though, so it was cool. You know, I've been trying to get back on that shit. Been cooking up some beats. And I don't know, just been having a week since I got back from Forest Fields. It's all good. Chilling. But I really wanted to get to doing some painting. I feel bad because I wanted to get this painting done for my cousin for her wedding coming up this week, but I didn't get to it. And it's hard with art to rush your projects because they turn into shit. So I kind of just had to wait. Got chill on it. Got some fresh pressed juice though. We're all frothy. I mean, bro, I did it myself. Because if you want anything done right in life, you gotta do it yourself. It's not necessarily true, but I do take pride in, doing certain things by hand. Like I just made sourdough this morning. Fire. Fresh pressed juice. Fire. Our garden is starting to kick in. We got watermelon, bean sprouts, hot peppers, all that kind of stuff. I like that kind of shit. Oh gosh, look at that. So bussin'. Guarantee you I just drank like an apple and a pear. Good for your digestive stuff going on. Picking up a lot of beats. Been trying to stream. Been trying to get all my stuff in one spot. Like physical stuff and digital stuff, like all my process videos, POV videos, all those drafts and stuff that I've been sitting on for just a hot minute. Time has just been slipping. Not even in a bad way. It's just creating content is not my strong suit, and it's not the first thing I prefer to step in. First things first, I'm an artist, and I live and breathe that. But I've been trying to be real with myself and my workload and my consistency and my whatever. I've just been trying to be honest about it. And I'm definitely thinking about hiring a video editor. So maybe if you see this, that could be you or something, or we just collab. It doesn't have to be you work for me. I'd love to bless you with tie-dye or something, or a painting or something. Just, I need someone that understands where I'm trying to go with it. I got so many different videos just randomly about random shit that I want to get edited, posted, off my plate, so I have space to do new stuff. It's kind of the story of my life with a lot of things. Got a lot of unfinished music. It's like over 200 tracks that I want to finish. I'm thinking about investing into a mentorship to help me just like have some outside accountability and just finish my stuff. I tried to do it a couple months ago, and then I got just into a financial situation, and it's been rough since then. So I haven't really been able to upkeep with it. But I have like over 200 unfinished tracks. Some of them are probably some sick, nasty potential. Some of them are probably mids and will never see the light of day. But 200, even if it's like, if I say like a quarter of that, that's like 50 songs. I would be stoked to like finish 50 of my own songs, finish them, put them out into the world. I would be stoked. And for me, it's just like I got like this painting right here. Never really shown videos of this. Never really shown videos of this. Soul Story. There's a lot of things that I am sitting on videos and ideas, and I just don't want to really edit them. So, anyways, I've been trying to get all my shit just like in one spot, so that I can be like, yo, I got this many hours. Try and pay somebody to help me lighten the load, you feel me? But yeah, it's been vibing though. Just feeling really inspired lately and drained at the same time. But I'm trying to focus on the inspiration. Been trying to do what I can do to feel good, whether it's working out, meditating. I've been trying to do more mobility exercises, just like stretching and shit, because it's hard to keep up with that sometimes. And I made some good friends lately too at the festival. Just new homies, real solid people. I'm trying to just nurture that connection. Me and bro were talking about that the other day. Got some cool folks all working on some music in my circle, working on some cool art stuff. Just cool art people. I've just been talking to like tattoo artists and stuff just in the EDM scene. Just cool people, man. You feel me? It's just been good vibes. I'm trying to hold on to that because Lord knows I got a dark, stormy cloud on the other side. And I know it's been a test for life. Like I am walking testimony that everything has to fall apart before it comes together. I'm trying to lean into that, with a smile. But ultimately, I'm really looking forward to change. Really looking forward to traveling, relocating. Something new, change of scenery, new people, new smells, new stuff, Really been considering wanting to move like internationally outside of the US or doing like a schooly life. Let me see how this translates. Is this going to translate? Oh. Share screen. That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't know, let me check out my own YouTube and see. I want to see if you can see Ableton right now. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna check out myself live. This shit's funny. Yes, sir. Be with my 3 subscribers. I fucking love you guys, bro. I love you guys. They're realest ones. Frickle. Let me click on Frickle. Yo. Alright, well I can see that I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. But I'm not seeing my screen. I'm trying to it says I don't have access to this feature. Well, what the crack? The crack in the back, man. How do I... It doesn't want to let me do the do. Oh. No, it's not what I want. What is this? Definitely not what I want. Womp womp. Damn, bro. Why is it so tough for me to just record my screen? Like, I tried using OBS and that shit like froze. Like, it's crazy because like my router's literally right there. Like, right there. It's like, I don't know how to get closer. I shouldn't have to plug it in when it's fucking 5 feet away. And OBS is just like, can't handle it. Can't handle the workload. It's like, brother, I'm just trying to fucking log in. I can't even log in. It's crazy work. So I don't even know about cooking up beats, bro. I don't know how to do it. On OBS, it makes sense. This is just straight on YouTube. I really don't know. Low-key making me feel dumb. It's like, bro, I've done some complex shit that I didn't think I could figure out. It's just, I don't know. It's not as straightforward as I would have thought. Just to be able to stream on Kick or YouTube and share my screen. This is why I need a video editor, bro, because like this shit to me, it's like, I'm going to figure this out. I'm fucking trying to, like, right now. But I'm saying, like, organically, like brick for brick, like, bro, I love like sound design and shit. I love like tie-dye and painting. Like, there's things I love doing. I don't necessarily get an enormous amount of joy from editing videos and reels and making content and stuff. That's why I want to just get into streaming, bro, because all I got to do is just hit stream. I can sit and talk about whatever. I want to show my screen, show what I'm cooking up on, and then just have that become what you call it, a VOD, video on demand. Just have that get logged, basically. I would rather just do that. I need help. This shit's weird, man. This internet shit's weird. Got me feeling like a fucking unk out here, dude. On unk status. It's messed up, bro. I'm not that old. You know, I just turned 29 the other day. I guess I'm old now, but fuck, brother. I remember when I was not 29. It was fucked up. It's just buzzing. Dude, what the? That good hot sauce, dude. Yeah, man, I've been feeling alright. You know, been trying to hang in there for sure. You know, life be hitting lately. Really just been trying to lean into hope. Yeah. Been trying to lean into hope, and I've been trying to lean into the idea of that just like a better life really is as easy as just like picking up the phone and just like showing your life. It's kind of where I'm at. You know, I hate like buying into the idea of like technology and stuff, and I think it's crazy where it's at right now nowadays. And I personally would have been fine if they just stopped like 10 20 years ago. And we're like, nah, we're good with like just the original Xbox. Like, you know, maybe like a 2007 like fucking Ford Mustang or something. Like, I'm cool with that, bro. If we just maxed out there, I'd have been cool with that. You feel me? Like, if we'd have just maxed out at like a Chevy Silverado and an Xbox 360 or something, I'd have been cool. But they're taking it too far. So, anyways, like, I'm a starving artist because I guess I'm a actual artist, bro, and I don't want to have to wear like 20 hats just to get lowballed and shit, or just to have my data scraped and stolen from me. It's quite a time to be alive. It's weird. It's weird. I try not to let it bug me. I try not to overthink it. I try to just show up as shit, but it's been a weird year. Weird couple of years for sure. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't, bro. Going through multiple breakups, getting fired from multiple jobs. It's like I'm not a bad worker either. Like, I've never been fired from jobs before until like this last year. Just feeling alienated, you know. Court situation, just mental instability, man. Just a lot of challenges, bro. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of showing up even when the shit doesn't feel like it's gonna do anything. The winter was brutal too, bro. It feels good just that it's like summer again. I can be out until like 9 p.m. You know, and I just got back from California too, and I miss that. I miss that shit so much, bro. It was so nice up there. Spending time out in Hollywood with my really good friend. Shout out. He's an amazing person. I'd love to go back. Last couple of months has just like flown by. You know, it's like already June, halfway through June. I'm about to pick up a job sometime soon because I haven't had one for a minute. So I'm running out of money. I got to pick up a job to go. And I mean, that's going to take like 2-3 months, just like that, before I can probably plan my next move, you know, whatever that is. And it's tough because it's like, oh, do you want a regular job where they're just paying regular fucking wages? You know? And there's this other guy who I saw post an interesting thing. I think it was on Facebook or something, but he was like, yeah, I'm looking for someone to help me come vend. And he makes like other tie-dyes. And it's funny because I just went to Force Fields the other day. I took a bunch of clothes up there trying to vend, but I just ended up like vibing instead. Like, just, I don't know. It's hard to want to like enjoy yourself and chill with your friends and like work and hustle at the same time. So I just ended up chilling with the fam, you know. So Anyways, I brought a bunch of shirts up there with the intention of vending them. Didn't even get price tags on them or anything. And then I saw this guy post this stuff. I was like, hey, bro, it'd be interesting because like he'd pay me to help him sell his shit, and I probably could have the benefit of posting my stuff right alongside his, having someone with a little more like boots on the ground marketing sales experience. You know, you can always learn from those kind of people, with the real salesmen. Yeah. So it's either like get a regular job, go work with this guy and sell tie-dyes, or there's my old job at the union. They got their busy season coming up, and I still have like people that I know that work there. I could probably get like an inside recommendation, but you know, the schedule is shit, is dog shit, but the pay is worth it. And just for like the amount of time you can put in and the amount of money, I kind of think it's worth it. And it's literally 7 days a week, like 10 to 12, maybe even a little over 12, like 10 to 14-hour days, depending what position you're working. 7 days a week. It's not negotiable. It's a very tough thing to do. You know, like if you don't get a good sleep one night or whatever, the shit just snowballs and it's very hard to like regulate. But they don't have a cap on overtime. Like I remember when I was working there, I literally was working like 80 something hours every single week. And you basically were having like $10,000 months. Unless you go in as a seasonal and they pay you like seasonal wages, which is different, you'd still make good money because you're running on like basically like 2 40-hour work weeks. Like you'd be getting paid well regardless, but if you get like a full-time position working like at the company like that, you're talking like $10,000 months, and it pretty much goes for the entire summer. So like roughly like June, July time, like it is now, until like August, September-ish. It all depends because they process like food and stuff, and it just gets harvested straight out of the field. But yeah, it's like $10,000 months, bro. And I just be thinking like, yo, all I got to do is just show up like 90 days. You know, some like those 60, 90, 100 days. And that would be like 20 grand. You know, I'd be able to pay off debt, pay my family back, and get 20 grand, you know, because I just sold my car recently. I'm already out of money because I had to pay for stuff. And yeah, so, you know, I'd prefer to have like a normal, relaxed schedule with the weekend off and whatnot, but it's like, what, to make 2,000-3,000 a month? It's like, well, if you just suck it up and go work at the job that you got to work every day at, it's like you'll make 10 grand a month. And it's like for an average person, it's very hard to do. Like, especially at a regular factory job, it's like a blessing. Like, it sucks having to work every day. I don't condone it really because it's not like good for your mental health. I mean, sure, you can do it for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but hey, as soon as there's like a family reunion, something you wanted to go do, it sucks. Good luck, you know. This is every day. And I mean, I would make stuff happen. I would go and see whoever I was dating at the time. Like, we would go and do stuff and whatever, and I would just have to give up sleep. It's doable, but it takes a toll on you for sure. But hey, for 30 grand, bro, to get in and get out within 3 months, it's hard to dispute that. So I don't know. Those are like my 3 options for jobs, I feel like. Or kind of what I've like been trying to do with what I was saying about like just getting all my stuff like in one spot so that I can start like releasing reels and videos and like long form content and whatnot. It's just to like, it's not gonna like get me paid immediately like a job, but I'm just sitting on such a body of work that I'm trying to put it out there because like, who knows? I mean, I have no idea. Something might resonate, like the algorithm might go crazy on like a video here or there or something, and it's like, I might have demand for my art at some point because I have so many paintings that are just chilling, finished. I've never made prints or anything. I only have originals of everything. I got a whole closet full of tie dye, huge tapestries that are just sick, nasty. Like, I just love looking at them. I love just like having them in the inventory because it's such an energy channeling out of like my soul. It's like an essential emotional expression. Damn, I love that. Triple E. Three E. Wait. 3E. Essential emotional expression. That's honestly how I would describe my work. So like it's very hard for me to like want to put a price tag on it, etc. But I definitely will because I'm a starving artist. I would love to travel. I don't fit the mold, man. Tried. It's all good. I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying I don't fit the mold. I was like, let me be different, man. So, oh, my little dude is texting me. This make me smile. Oh. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's like I almost don't know what to do with myself. Like I definitely like don't like define myself as a person like through my work. I like some people do. They like work as their life. I'm not like hating on those people. I'm just saying it's like not a part of my personality. Like I don't care about work. I don't want to talk about work. Like I'm all about freedom. So I guess like money in modern society like is part of that conversation. So I'm more on like a functional entrepreneur vibe. I don't like want to be an employee. You know what I mean? Like that shit is like not fun at all. So this is kind of just like the chapter where I'm actually, like I was kind of saying, everything has to fall apart before it falls together. And I've just been trying to keep myself in shape, meditate, show up, just keep consistent. Even if consistency doesn't look like every single day, how some people are like, every single day, da 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 da, go to the gym. 3 to 4 times, post that shit. It's like, dog, I ain't posted 3 to 4 times in the last 3 to 4 months. But like I have gone to like 3 meditation camps in the last year, 3 10-day meditation camps. So an entire month, 1 month out of my 12 months in the last year, I've dedicated to being at a Vipassana meditation camp, which is super cool. Very, very much a blessing. It changed my life. Not easy by any means. Definitely not all sunshine and rainbows. In fact, quite the opposite. And it changed my life. And I know that I have to put meditation first. And I feel like because it's not there, I have the intention, but I'm saying it's not there. I feel like I'm almost getting punished for it. It's almost like I'm paying the extra tax because of my own ignorance. So I'm trying to keep my stress levels down. I'm trying to stay consistent in some form or another, whether it's just streaming, talking about random shit, me just blabbering. This is me trying to be consistent. You feel me? And that's cool. Because like to other people, it might not make sense. And this might never go anywhere. Yeah, I don't care. But like me just sitting here blabbering about this shit on camera, somewhere it fits as like consistency for me because I'm still trying to get comfortable around the camera. I'm still trying to break the seal. And me just showing up and like I had to start somewhere. It's like my New Year's resolution to start posting on YouTube. Like I only got 3 subscribers, and they're my homies just subscribing to be nice and cool, and like that's cool and all, and I appreciate you, and like much love and shout out to my 3 homies. But saying past that, it's like I just been streaming just to hit stream and stop, and like nobody's seen it generally speaking. But I started at 0, and now I got like 70 videos halfway through the year. And that's like just on YouTube, you know what I mean? So like the nice thing about that is like it's just like done. Like it's not a video hiding on my phone. I streamed it, it's out there. But the thing is it's like I probably need to download it, edit it, kind of like repackage it. Like I have a bunch of random streams from like when I was in LA. Probably should download it at some point and make a little LA video or something. I don't know, just shit like this, like, but it's not my first thing. It's more draining than like energizing to me to have to tackle this, which is why I want to put money on it, to have somebody. It's not that I can't figure it out. This is like my life's work. Like I will beat the shit in brick by brick, tooth and nail, but I'm saying it is just like, sometimes it's a smart business call to know when to outsource. That's all I'm saying. Dude, I really wanted to get my hair maintained. I should have started to get pretty nappy. Spent almost 2 years with locks now. Almost. Towards the end of the summer, it'll be like 2 years. Yeah, it's like semi-freeform, been doing their thing. But it would feel so good to just get them maintained. But honestly, it's not really in the budget right now. I really don't have much in the budget. That's why I just be staying up, minding my own business. And it's kind of weird because like I've been saying, I just don't really know what to do with myself. I'd rather be out traveling than sitting at home being like half depressed. But I'm just saying, like, I'd much rather be out in the mountains, at the ocean, surfing, doing that, not being around here, dealing with the stress. I want to be free again, man. It's not even like speaking it into existence. It's just sometimes there's situations that are obstacles. Meditate to that, man. All I know is I just want peace and fulfillment, sustainability in my life. And it would be cool to just connect with other artists in the art world, I am connected to it, but I am pretty in the closet about it, considering that like post it anywhere. So it's like my biggest thing. Biggest New Year's resolution this year. It's not even New Year's, bro. It's 6 months in, but it was just to break the seal on YouTube and just like talking about my life and shit. Almost like a mini therapy session, which is cool. Honestly, this isn't even bad. Like it feels nice just to talk with like no direction. Like I usually journal. It's been a while. I did the other day. I used to be more consistent about it, but like at least like making videos like this, it's like now if you ever just want to sit down, have a conversation, see what Ben was up to on a Tuesday morning, eating some beans, drinking some fucking pear juice, about to cook up some beats on Ableton, but can't share his screen. It's like now you can do it. I can feel like I was consistent for something. It's all about just like one step in front of the other. You know, I'm trying to show up for it little by little. I'm trying to show up for myself in this bigger picture, building a body of work and all this stuff. So shout out to that, man. I'm trying to show up with wholesome intentions. I'm trying to check myself. I'm trying to heal myself, fix myself. It's not easy. I've been showing up though, doing what I gotta do. I'm just running out of money, kind of getting cornered. Kind of want out again. Like I was saying, California was such a vibe, bro. It just got like, it's like when I sit here and talk about my life, it's like, oh, Ben, you party animal. It's like, dog, I be chilling, to be honest. But I did just get back from a festival, even though it wasn't that expensive. Did just get back from a festival. Super cool vibes, though. Totally would go back again. And got back from LA after 10 days, just a little bit earlier. And then right before that, I got out of the meditation camp, my third one. And so it's like that right there is like 30 days pretty much between like packing and coming back and like just resting. It's like it's been just 30 days. And then all the days in between has just been like painting, and making music. And it's like I follow through on making the tie-dye and paintings. Like I will finish them, sign them, fucking varnish them, but then I'll never post them, right? And then it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to get to like on the other end of it. I'm trying to bring it all together. That's why I was trying to live stream me making beats and shit. Trying like, well, I don't know, just to put it out there, but having I don't know, just showing the process, like having a little accountability, I guess, for myself. That way, like at some point, it's like, damn, man, you've been cooking up all these beats. You need to finish something, put that shit out. And maybe I get feedback from people would be super cool. Like just giving me like actual, like super cool, constructive feedback on like finishing stuff. It'd be cool, man. I don't know. Maybe that'll come back around and be part of the conversation. I would love that. So just things like that. I'm just trying to put myself out there. You would never know if you don't put yourself out there. So here's me, slowly but surely, trying to put myself out there. Hopefully one day it opens the right door. It might not open it today, but when the door does get open, I'll look back and think all the times that I was figuring out how to get there. Shout out, man. Shout out to that. I love you. I love me too. But I love you more. Just kidding. I don't love anybody more. I got infinite love. Infinite love for myself. Infinite love for you. Even though I might get mad at me, and I might get mad at you too. But I still love you, I promise. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Yeah. I'm feeling big inspiration since I got back from Cali though. Big inspiration on it's like film. Honestly, did not really find myself like I'm not talking like shooting movies or something like this or like being a director. I don't really care for that shit. I mean, hey, unless you're gonna pay me millions of dollars, fuck it. But just on like the distortion of like film and like that's something I'm like really into as an artist is like using different solvents to like just cut and fucking distort the effects, give it like I don't know, I like that kind of shit. Decay and degrading and like upgrading in different ways, different contrast. I don't know, I like that kind of stuff. That's why I like working with alcoholic and alcohol and all these different like solvents and stuff. I like that shit. So that was really cool. They had a lot of that at the I don't know, we went to like an art gallery and all over and it was just so cool, man. Plus got really inspired. We saw like a Van Gogh painting there. I've never seen a Van Gogh in person. And they had what's his name? I don't even know. Claude Von Stroke or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Someone would know. It's like the guy that doesn't write with straight lines, only curves or some shit. So I don't know. Seeing those oil paintings and shit, it made me question everything. History, time. You think about like how crazy those paintings were back in like fucking King Charles times, how crazy they were looking, and like now modern art compared to like art hundreds, thousands of years ago that was like painted on fucking gold leaf. Yeah, I don't know. Make that make sense, bro. Like the artisanal shit back then was so much crazier than like some of the artisanal shit nowadays. It almost makes me like it actually will make me kind of stop in my tracks and be like, it feels like time went backwards. Like when you look at like all the cathedrals and like the crazy paintings that they did back in those days, it's like, is that really the past? Sounds crazy, but is that really the past? Bro, the world's so crazy like that. That's why I have to meditate. And not even like because of shit like that, but it's like I literally have no idea what's true, what's not, what's fabricated, it's like history could literally be fabricated. Time travel could easily be real. Dude, we got souls and fucking DMT and like all these crazy, like divine, like just out of this world, inexplainable things, and then there's like meditation and the crazy power of the mind and like I don't even know where I'm going with that. I'm basically just saying like the world the world is fucking crazy. And I ultimately think that like the meaning of life is just to live life ultimately and to elevate your consciousness. And the way that you do that is by being able to pass through life, observe and experience sensations and experiences and remain equanimous. If you can go through life and experience things, the ups, the downs, the trials, the tribulations, and you can maintain your purity, and purity is equanimity, and equanimity is not blindly reacting to certain things. I think that there's something to be said about that. I think that a lot of societal constructs the 9 to 5, a lot of this like political bullshit going on, government bullshit, all these like different things they got going on, like just the trans thing, the baby mama epidemic, the baby daddy epidemic, like the plummeting birth rates, bro, poison in the food, fucking global warming, bro, the lies, bro, the Epstein files, dog, all, bro, the list goes on and on. I literally think it's just distractions. Like on a very spiritual level. And I'm not the most woke by any means, bro. Honestly, sometimes I'm like very outspoken and I don't know how to like put things into words, but like I definitely think that we're here to be distracted ultimately. You know, like there's this like rabbit hole you can go down. It's called like loosh farming, you know, like kind of where they're just harnessing like the energy off your soul by keeping you in fear and anxiety and stuff. And that's like why when you start to elevate your consciousness and you start to transcend into different dimensions, it's like the only things that can take you there to the higher planes is like love and compassion. But when you're at a lower frequency, the things like fear, anxiety, like they keep you down. And things like love and light, those are the things that like you're able to transcend and elevate with. Like ultimately, I think the meaning of life is like, I mean, not even the meaning of life, I'm just saying like spiritually somewhere to start is something with this, with like frequencies and trust, positive intentions. Like, I'm not even sure, bro. I'm not even sure. All I know is like, I just try my best to be positive, you know. And I don't really mean like toxic positivity, bro. I'm just saying like, we've all been blessed with like an opportunity to experience this source consciousness through a human body. Whether you have an easy life or a hard life, we're all like experiencing off the same source. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's not really a theory. And it just like, part of me is like, wow, that's amazing. And it brings me together and it makes me feel really connected to nature and all the other people. But in that same sentence, it's very alienating and frustrating and confusing, honestly. And I don't even know where I'm going with that. It's how I feel sometimes. That's why I keep saying, like, I know that, like, I have to put meditation first in my life. I'm almost getting, but because it's shown me a way out of my own suffering. It's not perfect by any means. It showed me a way out of my own suffering, though. And to be honest, it's hard to want to show up for that every single day. Even though it's like, it's good for you. It might be very hard to do. It might be very draining. It might be very painful. Ultimately, though, I know I keep getting taxed on my own ignorance. And that in itself is frustrating. That's how I know that I'm on a spiritual journey. When I keep getting taxed because I keep neglecting the call to look within. That sounds crazy to say that out loud, actually. But I think it's true. Every time I ever went on a meditation trip, things would just unravel themselves in the background. I'd come out and something got fixed. But it's also like, you got to be careful. You can't just like walk into this with like a fucking to-do list. You know, you can't go in craving stuff. That's where you get caught up craving and aversion. That's a tricky thing. It takes time to learn. It takes time to unlearn certain habits of the mind. All I know is that it's the most like powerful thing that I've ever done as a human being. Is practice this form of meditation. And I just don't really know what to do with myself, man. That's how this last year has gone. I got introduced to this absolutely mind-boggling, changing form of meditation that I thought was kind of some hoopla. I mean, I didn't think it was some hoopla, but like whenever someone says like, oh, just come and meditate, they're just like, breathe in, breathe out a couple times. How do you feel? You feel great? Oh, that's amazing. It worked. It's like, dude, no, like this shit literally like shatters your fucking sense of self. It makes you fucking cry. It kept me up at night for like 3 days straight, bro. It gave me like the worst nausea I've ever had in my life. Sweats, bro. Like this shit it was like no walk in the park at all. And I mean good. You know, when you really start to sit with yourself, you see how much shit that like you're actually sitting with as like a person. You see how much like you realize how much your own shit stinks, pretty much. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, this fucking scares a lot of people, bro. I mean, a lot of people, they leave early. They can't do the program. I get it. It's a tough thing, bro, to realize, to actually see yourself in the mirror like that. You know? And it just brings a lot of different meanings to like old sayings. You know? Like all when people say like, oh, all the answers you already need are already within you. I thought that was just some corny thing that to say to young children to give them hope. It's a very real thing. All the answers that you've ever needed are already within you. You just have to pay attention and listen. I always wonder what that means. Like, oh, what does that mean? Just have a little quiet time, read a book. It's like nobody really teaches you, at least in the Western countries, in America, nobody really teaches you how to navigate internally like that. They don't teach you how to shut your eyes and focus your breath. And they don't teach you how to like navigate your body by observing sensations. That's what you do. That's what they taught. That's what they teach you how to do. You know, rather than like looking like externally for like different things, like, hey, let me solve this problem, this problem, this problem. Then I got to go to work, solve this problem, and then I'll feel fulfilled, and then I'll feel happy. All these different external things. Grabbing for a person, lust, love, all these different vices, bro. Drinking, drugs, sex, whatever it is, bro. I've been there, done that. I'm like all that shit. Nothing ever brought me a sense of peace the way that the meditation did. My chiropractor really just texted me about fun outdoor activities. Get that shit out of here. I need to go to the chiropractor. I haven't been there in like over a year. So yeah. It's a very interesting thing to have gotten mixed in my life in the best way. Because before meditation, I mean, I'm 29 now. So when I was a young teenager, bro, I thought I was going to be a gamer. I'm looking back now, I kind of wish I would have like hopped on the whole YouTube train back in before 2015 when I graduated high school. And I was good. We were playing like game battles back in the day and stuff. I was good. I was definitely like running shit. And I'm not saying the best player in the world, but like enough to like actually gain a following. Yeah, that's what I thought I wanted to do. Dad kind of shared my dreams one summer. You need to go get a job. And so I did. Started growing up a little bit. Barely graduated high school. Was a terrible high school student. I wanted to go to college though. I was a great college student, like 3.5 GPA. I actually showed up for it. I started to really get into fitness and stuff and bodybuilding, powerlifting, whatever. Went for accounting, thought I was following these business footsteps, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to make good money, have a career, whatever. Started to get involved with the college party culture and whatnot. One thing led to another, I dropped out after 3 years. Moved back home, whatever. Things were on and off for a couple of years. Wanted to start up my own business. Took a couple of stabs at a couple startups and whatnot. It didn't work out. Took a couple of losses I didn't recoup from. Made a lot of mistakes. Learned some things, but ultimately took more losses than anything. And then I kind of lost myself for a minute. Addiction, whatever. Different relationships, life. And that hit. And then I got sober. I'm 6 years sober now. 6 years sober from alcohol and things. Right? And it was like one of the first times I ever painted was when I was in rehab. It was like, definitely didn't take it serious or anything. Got out. Had a couple different on and off legal situations. Once again, took a lot of losses. Didn't really recoup from them. And I don't know. Just had to keep showing up. Had to keep hope, I started getting tattooed a lot. I started looking for healthier outlets. Started painting. Moved to a different couple places, different roommate situations. I moved in with this girl, went terribly. Moved out, came back home. I started tie-dyeing for the first time ever, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. I really started painting. I got into ink painting, like watercolor, alcohol ink. And I fell in love with it, man. It's natural with the tie-dye. I don't even have a method, and faces be coming out my clothes and stuff, and it's very much an energy channeling, and I love what I do. It's debatable though if it's a sustainable career, profitable avenue. It's very debatable, but I love what I do. I do it for myself, and I like to bless friends with gifts and whatnot. And now ever since then, like I was saying, 6 years sober. Just started painting, tie-dyeing like 3 years ago. And the last 3 years has just been a big, chaotic, hopeful bunch of steps towards emotional expression and being in survival mode and wanting to level up, wanting to put myself out there, like starting to record videos, starting to record like just process videos, little like mental health snippets. And I don't know, I've just always had this weird anxiety, fear, paranoia about just putting myself out there. I've been working on it, but it's very irrational and it's very present and strong, if I'm being honest. Which is whatever, like that's why I was keep saying that like just me showing up is like a form of consistency, you know. Yeah. So I just kind of found myself as an artist like that. And now here I am as an artist, My fitness journey was been going like this. I'm kind of on my way back up. I was at like 250 pounds, thick, powerlifting, and the addiction and the mental health struggles and whatever else. Or I don't know. We don't even have to say like addiction, just mental health struggles and whatever. Just lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight, dude. So then I went from like 250 pounds. I'm down to like 155, 165 ish right now. I mean, it wasn't like a straight shot down, but I'm saying like over the last like 6 years, it went from like 6, 7. I mean, I don't know. It's like 7 years. Dropped like 100 pounds. There's different things, Starting to get back on my fitness thing. Trying to find fulfillment in the art. It's just an interesting conversation because like now AI is very present, and people can make art just by typing in a prompt. Artists are underpaid now. I don't know. I feel like that's just a perspective thing, but I'm not too sure how to frame myself in the right perspective in terms of that conversation and getting compensated. Yeah. But other than that, man, it's like just been living life, man, I had a beautiful relationship that I am just grieving and healing from. I've had a lot of beautiful moments with friends, beautiful opportunities at the meditation camps. I know I've had so many paintings, so many music projects that just have little hits of energy, big hits, small hits, sometimes like diary full of energy. Some heavy, some light. But I'd love to follow through on everything that I've been working on. I'd love to follow through and I'd love to share it. And ultimately that's just been a really big, it just keeps coming back around. It's a big recurring cycling thing that I'm trying to tackle and just take manageable chunks off of. And I'm proud of where I'm at, man. I'm proud to be here, proud to be alive, to be honest. Sometimes I try and remind myself, I gotta go hard for like the people that aren't here anymore. It's a good couple of them. Sometimes I wonder if I was supposed to be one of them. One of the homies who just didn't make it. And I'm grateful to be here. I don't want it to go to waste, I know I have potential, a lot of potential, and I know I have a creative, an interesting and unique creative ability that I'm really trying to just feed and let go crazy and just I want to push the envelope with it, But I have interest in so many different things. It's kind of like I'd be thinning myself out. It's kind of tough, but ultimately, yeah, man. Music projects, trying to get to it, keep up at it. At some point, I want to start DJing. Got my own little deck. Start DJing, paintings and stuff. It's a goal of mine. I want to get museum placement. Maybe here at the Milwaukee Art Museum. I used to go there when I was a little kid. It's been a while since I've been there, but I used to go there when I was a little kid. It'd be kind of cool to get some placement. But I don't really know what that's gonna do for me. Like, what, you give me placement? Am I gonna get paid or what? Like, but anyways, it would be kind of cool. So that's something. I've been thinking about like starting like the music, getting some kind of like placement that's like gallery level. I've really been thinking about starting my own clothing brand. Obviously I got like long form content and just content that I'm trying to just get the ball rolling, figure out how that even works, figure out like just trying to find, I know I'm in my own lane, but I am trying to find my lane within my lane on how I can support myself sustainably. Because I think it's very obvious to me, and I've gotten the feedback that the 9 to 5 route is not for me. It never was for me. Honestly, it's a tough thing to want to settle for nowadays, especially with just the inflation and the whole retirement rate. And I don't even care about that kind of shit anymore. Like, I just want to be happy. And yeah, much like very heavy consideration for just buying a van or a school bus and decking it out and just being mobile and like just going state to state for a couple of years. I mean, very heavy consideration for that. Just being an artist and then seeing where a couple of years takes me, Been just heavily on my mind, that specifically. But I also don't want to like sell myself short or put myself in like a lesser of a situation. So I've been trying to like do my research, my due diligence and whatnot. There's so many different options though, bro. I mean, obviously I've considered moving to like California. I was just saying I got back from there. I'd consider moving to LA, or just up north California. I'd really consider moving like anywhere there, but it's so expensive, but probably more attainable if you were living in like a van. Definitely consider going to Colorado. Arizona would be cool. Uh, Michigan would be cool. I've considered the UP, of course, and then I've considered going to New York City. Yeah, I got some family that lives there and whatnot. And I know they got a huge opportunity for exposure for artists and whatnot. They got so many art museums and installations and shit. So I don't know, man. My ideas have been all over the place, but that's kind of why I've been saying that I know I need to put meditation back in front, the forefront of my life, number one priority, because it's going to give me the answers to everything else. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know that it will. I trust that. It's almost kind of like I feel like how I have to filter things out nowadays is like through meditation. It's like if you tell me something, it's like, okay, let me go meditate on it. And if it checks out like internally and shit, then then it checks out. But if not, then I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, man, there's so much noise in the world going on politically with the data center situation. So much noise, bro. It's like I want to like be part of like on the right. I want to be on the right side of humanity, like standing up for the right things and all this But at the same time, it's like, bro, I'm just a fucking person. And it's like, I really just am not interested in like 99% of like society like that. Like, I'd much rather just like be out in the woods and just make art and just enjoy my day and be a human being and just put love out there. You know, I'm kind of getting sick of the noise. I'm kind of getting sick of the bullshit, you know? I'm not really buying it no more. Like, at some point it made sense to buy it, but it's like nowadays it's like it's literally just not worth it, bro. The jobs are not worth it. It's like society's crumbling. I'm not even trying to be like a Debbie Downer either. I'm just, it's pretty like factual. I don't really think a lot of people would dispute that. But all at the same time, like I'm trying, like I sit here with like positive intentions, and I'm just talking about where I'm at with it, you know. But yeah, it feels good, man. Like I kind of want to do this more often, like once, twice a week. But I really need to figure out how to get a better setup with a better mic. I got a Pocket 3 the other day. Couldn't figure out how to stream with it. Even though I got the stream key hooked up and everything, just didn't work that well. Yeah, I don't know. I got like little microphones and everything, so I'm trying, you know. Like I remember a couple of years ago, like me and my buddy were like thinking about making a podcast, and we wanted to call it like the BJ podcast and just like talk about life and stuff. And I was so down for it. I was like, bro, I was like something that like we could use to like open the door to whatever. Just opportunities, visibility. It starts conversations, gets you in the door. I was so for it. And I thought he was for it, and then the shit flopped. And we just didn't really even maintain our connection past that, which like it is what it is. But I remember that. We tried to set up a whole podcast. I was so excited for it. I didn't know how we were going to do it. I didn't know anything. And we just never ended up getting to it. So there's like so many different things where it's like I've tried to work with somebody on it, and it just didn't work out. And it's like I almost feel like I got burnt out, and like as a byproduct because the shit didn't work out, which is why I just want to do this myself, you know? Ain't no pressure. I've been talking for the last hour. It feels good to just get it out, even with no direction, you know? Shit, I'll come back next week, say the same thing over again, just because it's like where I've been at. Just checking in. Like every week, I'm just trying to check in, you know? So anyways, thanks for checking in. Thanks for kicking it. It's been real. I'm going to cook up some beats now. Pinky up. But yeah, cook up some beats. I need to figure out how to keep this shit moving. I need to figure out how to. So yeah, you're definitely going to see more of me for sure. You'll see more of me. You're going to see more of my older videos. You're going to see shit probably before I even had dreadlocks. All kinds of videos, man. Videos, random snippets, me cooking. I don't even know. Have no idea. But I'm in the process of breaking this down. When I get a music mentor, more of my songs are going to be finished. They'll be out there on all the platforms and start to integrate them into my videos. That'll be super cool. I'll be very proud of that, fulfilled of that, just like able to close, like it's like I got a million tabs open in my head, just being able to like, this one's done, this one's done. Probably an amazing feeling. I haven't felt that feeling in forever. It's like my ADHD or something. Oh. Music mentor, posting more of these streams. I'm gonna give me a video editor and shit. And just all this paired together, cleaning up my life, cleaning up my space, putting meditation first. I'm looking forward to like how the rest of this year is gonna go. All I know for sure is that I'm not trying to spend another winter here. So it's like I got June, July, August, September, maybe October, like 5 months, 4 to 5 months to figure out how to get like my debt paid off plus like 20 grand, plus like a car and 20 grand in like 4 or 5 months. So that I can move and not be in the winter in like I do not want to be in a snowy winter again, depressed. If I have to be in a snowy winter, I would love to be up in Colorado or up in the mountains where I can like work at the ski resort and fucking snowboard there. That's what I would rather do than be in like actual depressing like Midwest winter. Or be back out in California. Just like when I was there in LA and my friend was telling me that it was like that temperature like year round. I was like, year round? That's crazy. Like I can't fathom not having a snowy Christmas, but I also can't fathom like walking outside like December 20th and it's like 70 degrees with fucking palm trees. But honestly, that's where I'm trying to be at. So that's just kind of where I'm at. Like the three big goals that I am trying to do to help me finish my overall artist conversation and help get the momentum and the ball rolling. Just me live streaming more often, having conversations consistently like this, whatever, putting myself out there, opening the door for connection. The music mentor, I'll be getting one probably off of like Patreon or something, maybe Barnyard, I don't really know. Put a couple paychecks under that so I can get some finished projects, help me start to like understand what it takes to like finishing so that I can just apply that to my other stuff going forward and just start finishing stuff going forward. Quite invaluable, and I think that'll just permeate into everything else in my life. And then getting the video editor, and that'll help me to finish like reels, videos for like all my tie. Dude, I got like 50 plus like tie-dye tapestries that it's like I feel would get very good reception in the art community if I just happened to post them. But getting there, like I was saying before, sometimes it is worth it to know when to outsource. And I think this is one of those things worth it for me personally. You know? So anyways, yeah, that's where I've been at, man. A lot of like little other like miscellaneous like shit that I need to get off my plate. Like quite literally, like just here in the office, like dumb paperwork shit. But other than that, those are like my big goals, you know. Baking bread, being out in the garden, you know, touching grass, just being a human being, bringing it back to the basics and stuff, stretching, doing yoga, just like I was saying, coming back to exercising more, taking the dog out, being a human, smelling the roses and shit, putting the phone down, not eating junk food, that kind of stuff, you know. But you knew that. That's the everyday shit. But this other stuff is like my biggest like goals. Trying to find a source of income and learn slash integrate it into like what I'm already doing, but be able to get like real sustainable income. And I don't like the idea of being limited, which is why I wanted to step into my clothing brand, which probably means like e-commerce or something. But anyways, I don't want to have to think about all that. I am kind of trusting that like me putting myself out there, having these conversations consistently, like the right people will connect with it. And I'm just hoping that the rest will figure itself out. So with that, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna hop off here, cook up a little beats for today, go do some other things today, and then see if I can get this figured out, because I'd love to stream some painting later. It's been a while since I've painted, so anyways, yeah. I love me, but I love you too. I hope you're doing something today that makes you smile. And I'm gonna see you real soon. Till next time, man. Take care.